It's Monday, June 29th, and this is the Morning Booster. To kick things off this morning, I want to wish a happy 17th anniversary to my beautiful bride and wife, Melissa. Thank you for putting up with me all the years, and thank you for letting me do stupid stuff like these YouTube videos. Without you, none of this would be possible. I love you with all my heart, and it's been a fantastic run. Let's do it for another 17 years. With that said, why don't we jump into this morning's booster? So, for this morning's booster, we start out with Splendor Mare. I like this card. It's kind of grown on me. It's another one of those that I think the artwork is fantastic. And now that I've got a better understanding of how the Ikoria set works, I can really see the value in this card. The ironic thing here is that this is the final week of me opening Ikoria boosters, so it took me a whole month and a half or 6 weeks to actually crack the code on what works and what doesn't, but hey, that's all right. We're having fun opening boosters, or at least I am, so I hope you guys too as you watch these videos. But next up we have the almighty brushwagg. So quick story there. As Z and I have been exploring Magic, this has been one of my favorite cards. Whenever I get ready to play it, I start to play up how terrifying and powerful it is and try to intimidate my son. It never works. He knows what's coming right away. I'm so predictable. It's an old man joke at this point. But I do like to play this card purely for the joy of it being a 1 green critter that is a 1/1 but can be pumped up when necessary. So it's a fun card to play. Not going to say it's going to win you any tournaments, but I get a kick out of every time I get to use it. Whisper Squad. Again, that's going to be the name of my club when I start it. Facet Reader. Alright, so this is a human wizard. Tap 1 and draw, or 1 mana and tap. Draw a card, then discard a card. Alright, Frostveil Ambush. Still think that's a great example of Kaiju in the Magic world. Perimeter Sergeant. I feel almost like these commons are all the same ones we've seen before. Hey, there's the Cavern Whisperer. I think at this point I've got about 8 of these. So it is by far, for the showcase arts, the one I see the most frequently. It's a great looking piece of art, but at a certain point you just get tired of seeing it. So I don't know how they determine or how they shuffle these things into the boosters, but I would have liked to have seen a few other of the showcase arts as opposed to this one constantly. Rumbling Laroxide. Bushmeat Poacher. Essence Scatter. And there's this crappy, stupid advertisement card. Why Wizards of the Coast ever decided to start putting these in is beyond me. It really annoys the crap out of me every time I see one of these. I'd rather have a basic land card than this. I'd rather have a stupid human soldier token. Anything. The fact that they give me a card that is completely non-playable is just, I'm sorry, a waste of space and a waste of paper. It annoys me. There, I've said it. Alright, next up we've got our Swamp, and then we have... Ooh, wait a minute, everybody. So we've got our Swamp. Now we have our Cunning Night Bonder. Important thing here is that that is a foil uncommon. So the next one's going to be our rare. So for this Monday, June 29th, we get, or I get, Skycat Sovereign, Elemental Kitty. Flying. All right, so this is 1 white, 1 blue. So it's got a nice low casting cost. Skycat Sovereign gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with flying. And then you could create a 1/1 white catbird creature token with flying. So not bad. It's kind of high casting cost to get those tokens into play, but sweet card. Pretty nice artwork. So I'll take that for today. Savi Crystal. So I think at this point for the uncommon artifacts that are all the different crystals, I think I've got all of them. I'll need to confirm it, but I'm pretty sure this is the last one out of the set that I needed. So I'm kind of glad to see that kind of wrapped up as well. Even though it wasn't one of my goals for the set, it is nice just to kind of get all those collected. And then we conclude with Primal Empathy, which is an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. If you control a creature with the greater power among creatures on the battlefield, otherwise you get a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. Okay, So there you have it. So for this Monday, we ended up with a Skycat Sovereign. Not a bad card there. Might find its way into a deck or two of mine. But that is it for this morning's booster. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them down below. Otherwise, and as always, thanks for watching. Till tomorrow, everybody.